Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and I wanted to show you how to properly use the auto craft feature, right? This is the auto craft feature inside I mean a couple different things, but the industrial cooker, right? Because a lot of people accidentally leave it on and waste a whole bunch of resources, and it's basically a mod that got ported over from S+. I'm going to show you how to use that. If you don't mind, smack that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. I'm getting close to 100K, and that's kind of been my dream all along. So anyways, what are we talking about here? So the industrial cooker, right, it does not have the option. You'll see it over here, right? You can, I mean, you can technically put it in here, but it's gonna be way slower, but it's up to you. So if you do not have access to an industrial cooker, you can use the auto craft inside of something like a cooking pot. And basically what's that going to enable is you're basically gonna, whenever you have access to enough resources to make either a recipe that you've made or a recipe that exists inside of the pot, it's going to quickly make all of those things for you. So you don't have to sit over there and hit E, hit E, hit E, or hit A. It's going to enable you the ability to just like crank out recipes. And I'll show you what I mean by when I turn that on. You can see that I need water in order to access that one. So we'll go ahead and put a pipe down so I can show you that. But it'll make multiple at the same time, which is kind of a neat thing. Why is it not working? Is it because I'm not technically in GCM? What the heck? Whatever. But anyway, so that auto craft feature is going to enable you to make whatever you need. And that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Intake. Yep, I wasn't in the proper GCM. There we go. Okay. But it's very, very dangerous because you're going to waste a lot of resources. So basically only use this thing. You can see that now we have water and it's going to auto make. But look at this. As soon as I click the auto make, it's going to start making food coloring. And that is not necessarily a great thing, because as long as it's making those colorings and stuff like that, you're wasting your resources on the stuff you want. Now again, maybe you want that. Maybe you want to have all these yellow colorings and stuff like that exist inside of your stuff, but I personally do not. So what you're going to do is disable autocraft. Otherwise it's going to make everything that it can possibly. There is no way to specifically make one thing for autocraft. You have to mash A in order to make the maximum number amount, and you can just hold A, by the way, in order to make the maximum craft numbers, and it'll automatically go and just mash that a few times, and it'll keep producing those things. Now the benefit, again, you're not actually making a bunch of random stuff if you enable that autocraft. And but it won't make them at the same time, but it is going to queue them up. So you can see that I'm making quite a few of these things without any issues. So if you leave that autocraft on, you're going to waste so much resources. And this is kind of more of a updating video telling you that autocraft is there. Be careful when you put stuff into it. Make sure you turn off autocraft unless you want to make a whole bunch of random dyes. It's very useful for making dyes because you can literally just toss in the berries and water. So if I was to just grab a whole bunch of berries, for example, I'm just going to say berry and toss them inside of this thing. Berry. And then if I wanted to just throw a whole bunch of berries inside of this, I could click autocraft and it will make a ridiculous number of your colorings for you, which could be useful because you can place those in your cosmetics tab and that'll help out a lot. But that is how you actually properly use the auto crafting tab and what you want to be careful of. So yeah, be careful of that. It's a cool new feature, but just be very careful. That's it. All right, hope this video helps you out. Teach out.